Hi there, this is John Barton from JB Cases. So I'm going to do a very quick weekly update for this week. So for those of you who are who track this kind of stuff, this is October 11th of 2017. So you want to put that in. All right, so first of all, I'm going to start out with a leather case that we're going to have up for sale. This right here is a very pretty oil tan and veg tan leather case. The veg tan is all the light colored leather on here. That's also known as saddle leather, for some of you who might know it by that. This is a very highly tooled case. This is done in the Sheridan style, as you can see right here. Very pretty, very traditional. And this is a little bit different than we normally do it. As you can see here, this case has a zipper pocket that goes all the way around like that. We can put a pocket tray in there. Bring this around real quick. And then this pocket here has a zipper that comes all the way around like this. So very similar to the way we do it on our ruggeds, except that for here we've put a face on the pocket instead of doing the traditional boxy look or the 90-degree corner. So this has kind of more rounded edges here. Then on the back, you can see we've got a full back right here, done this way. So beautiful tooling. It's okay, come on in. And then around on the front, and then we've done a round magnetic latch right here. So that's pretty cool. It kind of looks like a little button, and you can see how neat that is. It just kind of pops like that, and blink. That's it, magnetic latch. So this case will be for sale. It's going to be around the $1,100-$1,200 mark because of all the tooling on the pockets and everywhere. And the body is the oil tan leather. This is great leather. You can scratch it up and then you just add some oil to it and you get those scratches out. So very pretty, nice piece there. Great smell. So that's one of the great cases we have here. I'll be right with you in just a moment. Look a little winded there. Our friend Jerica just showed up. She's a staple at all the big shows. So if you guys are ever out there at the BCA or VNEA, APA, any of those shows out there, you might see Jerica out there selling raffle tickets. And you'll know that it's her because she's the one that's going to sell you a ticket. Okay? So there's no doubt about it. If you talk to her, you're going to buy a ticket, so you'll know who she is. Anyway, this is a basic rugged, so no top handle, right? No top pocket. And you'll see we've done looks like a Miami Dolphins logo on here in gray. Looks really cool. So you can see what's cool about that is you don't always have to do the exact colors, right? So this is a very nice appearance here, this black and gray, slate gray, and a matching color on the stitching. And this says here Savage on there, so I don't know what that means, but and it looks like JR for the initials right there. And let's see what color interior we've got on this one. This has a black ultra pad interior. Probably can't see the interior too well on there, but it's a 3x6. Looks very pretty. And yeah, so that's it on that one. Now here, I got a bunch of cases here, so we're going to go through them really quickly. This is a camouflage. I'm not sure which camo that is on our site, but if you go to nyloncolors.html on our site, so jbcases/nyloncolors.html, you can see all the different camo colors that we have there. But this is just kind of a woodland series right there. So with backpack straps, and let's see what color interior we have on here. This one is got black pocket sides. This has a brown 2x5 interior. Wish I could set this up where you guys could see this interior is a little bit better. But anyway, brown 2x5 interior. Let me see if I move the camera this way. That might be better. Get the light. All right. Anyway, I can't do it, so I'll figure it out with the light later. You guys know what my interiors look like by now anyway. So with that said, I'm not even going to go through the interiors, just so I can get through all these cases real quick. All right. This thing's probably going to cut me off at 10 minutes anyway. I think it's got a 10-minute thing on selfie mode. This is a red, black, and blue case right here. So it's a 3x6 as well with red and it's got kind of cool. We got red leather accents here, on here, and red stitching here, and then the back we got a blue leather piece with red stitching. So kind of an unusual case. You got to call in if you want something like this on there. So let us know, and we'll, you know, we can always do extra custom stuff, but we really need you to call in and tell us, because before we used to allow all of those, all the leather pieces to be different colors, and we stopped doing it because it got too confusing. If we missed one piece, then people would get really upset. So now we make people call in so we can actually talk about it and, you know, have a better eye on what it should be. Anyway, here's another camo right here, very pretty. This one's fully everything on there, so it's basically this would qualify as like one color on here, or one pattern. And I am curious on here, so it's brown for the interior. I know you can't see it, but I'll show you anyway. So very woodsy case right here. All right, moving along. I have here one that's a little bit Filipino themed. So this is pretty cool. It's a Dynamite Rugged with 2 pockets, thicker pockets, and you'll see here we got kind of the Filipino colors going on there and the islands. So very pretty, high-class embroidery. There we go. And so then we have here gray, red and gray, Ultimate Rugged. You can see right there, very pretty. Backpack straps, very nice on that one. Let's see here. It's got gray zipper pulls too. It looks really good, and a black interior. So cool. There we go. And this one's cool too, because if you look at it, like you'll see that the top and the bottom are black, right? See that? Top and bottom are black, so that gives it a little bit different appearance too. Okay, moving on through here. We have another Dynamite Rugged right here. This one's pretty cool. This one is gray and purple right here with one strap. So it looks pretty cool with purple zipper pulls. I think the zipper pulls are a really cool touch on there. You know that we do that in leather. And this got a blue interior. I just keep doing that by habit, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get this set up just right where the light comes down and hits it just right. So next time I'll practice that, and I'll mark out the floor so I can get it all set up for you guys. Okay, this one here is another Dynamite Rugged. Right here, big pockets. It says Nikki on it with backpack straps. And this one's got kind of a sad story. Sorry about this, but you know, I know. Here's a story that we're going to tell you about this. The person who ordered it for his wife, and it was meant to be a surprise. And then unfortunately, he and his wife broke up. So now he doesn't want a case with her name on it. Obviously, he doesn't want to give it to her either. So we are going to look into different ways to what we can do for him to put something over this, you know, so it'll be a useful case, and he can do something with it. But things that we can do there, we can do leather patches, for example, that we can just stick on above it. We can find other patches that, you know, are big enough to put on the whole thing. What we cannot do, though, is we cannot take the case apart and re-embroider over it. I mean, we could do that, but it basically would cost the same as doing a whole other case, because we essentially have to take the whole thing apart, build it again, put it all back together with the pocket face. So we're more than happy to help you when there's some sort of issue like that, when something needs to be changed after the case is already done. But just remember that it's not going to be as easy as some people might think it is, okay? But we can successfully put something over there that will look good. Okay, here's a black and red basic rugged, as you can see here. Backpack straps, red pocket sides, red stitching, red zipper pulls. Okay, this case here is very, very nice. This one is I'm not sure if it's quite done yet. We're gonna have to take a look at it and see, but Karen is working on the tooling, on the coloring of the tooling. I want to show you guys this here real quick. This is a custom job. The artwork was done by Dino Copreros, who is a friend of ours, and he's one of the artists that works with us. So yeah, Karen is still working on the coloring on this, and but it's very pretty right here. It's got hummingbirds and and sunflowers and dream catchers and so on going on there, so you can see that. You can see how nice that looks right there. She's still working on it, so there's a lot of color that's going to come back in this, and I think he wants a little bit of glittery stuff going on, but this is a 4x8 butterfly. You can see here we have his name here. Still going to be some tooling there. Got a little hummingbird going on there. A little bit of bark work. So there you go. So I'll show you guys this again when it's closer to being done. All right, so moving on. We have here a black and gray and orange 2x3. Orange zipper pulls, very pretty. And this one, as you can see here, guys, this is basically a basic with a top handle. So no top pocket on that one. So there you go. All right, I think I showed this case last week. I'm not sure why we're still waiting on it to ship it out, but this case right here, very nice. This one is leather, and like the one that we just showed you, this one has pockets with rounded corners here like this, and what we did is we put a face of leather on the pocket, so we created kind of a slightly different way to build the pocket, and so you can see how nicely that comes out with the red stitching, everything there, very pretty. And we got red lacing on the back here, very nice. And then this is a 4x8 case with red. There you go, makes it a lot easier to see right in there when it's a lighter color. And magnetic flap again. I'll show you that real quick. See, pops right down. So you know, for those of you who don't know that we still do high-end leather, there you go. And along those same lines, this is a 4x8 butterfly in leather, also veg tan, very nice. Backpack straps. This is black with red stitching. So you can see how nice the red stitching looks on there. Very heavy duty. These are what we call heirloom grade, okay? So they're made strong enough, these cases, to last a lifetime and to be passed down and last many lifetimes. You just have to take care of them a little bit. I mean, you can find all the information you need on leather care by looking online. And if you just simply follow the directions and take care of your leather items, and that goes for any leather items that you have, not just our cases. If you simply take care of them and they're well built, they will literally last a lifetime or many lifetimes. All right, so moving on here. I have here a yellow and white and black case, right? So it seems like maybe Steeler colors, possibly. Not sure. I don't know anything about sports. Just let you guys know that. I don't follow any pro sports or anything. But slowly I'm kind of learning all these different team colors and logos and things like that. So, you know, I might seem knowledgeable if you ever see me in a pool room, you know, and I can, you know, tell anybody the colors of any team instantly. But it'll just be because of this. It's not because I actually really know anything about those teams. So anyway, but a very pretty case here, yellow and black and white. And this one has a blue interior, blue 2x5, 3x4. Okay. All right. Then this here, similar but not quite the same, black and yellow with yellow stitching. Very pretty. This is a 3x6. Okay, here's another red and black one, or black and red. This is black body with red pocket sides, red stitching, and initials. It says Picotti. Very simple right there. Look at how nice that embroidery is on there. So that's a 4x8. And then I have another one here. It's possibly a companion to the 2x3 I showed you earlier. This is gray and black with orange piping. Look how that orange piping sets it off, you know. Kind of looks pretty cool. There you go. Kind of like pinstriping on a car. So very pretty. Let's see if this one has an orange interior. It's probably got a black interior like the other one. Oh, blue. It's got a blue interior. Blue 2x5, 3x4. Very quick mention on that, on the 2x5, 3x4. that is our 2x4 equivalent size. So if I tell people that a case of mine will hold 3 butts and 4 shafts, then what happens is they think it's a much bigger case than it is, because they're used to that. They're used to 3 butt cases being huge. So our cases are a lot more efficient than other people's cases, and therefore my case that holds 2 butts and 5 shafts or 3 butts and 4 shafts is actually smaller than most of my competitors' 2x4s. So just to let you know that, you know. So a lot of people don't realize that. So that's kind of how that goes. All right, then I've got one more case to show you all. This is a this is a monster. This is a beast right here, and it's kind of special in a way. This one here is a case made to emulate or be like a case made by Jim Murnak. Now, Jim Murnak is a great case maker. He came on the scene, you know, about, I don't know, 15 years ago maybe, something like that. And when he came on the scene, he was kind of building, you know, cases that were kind of a mishmash of other cases, pockets similar to like the cowboy style, in-stroke, and so on. And at one point we got to talking, and I said, hey man, you can do anything you want, you know? Why don't you play around? I mean, we experiment with stuff and everything. So he came up with a case that was really cool, like a lot of zippers in different places and everything. So I'm going to show you this real quick, because those of you who know Murnak cases, you'll see it right away. Jim stopped making Q cases several years ago, and he does, I believe he still does a lot of other leather goods, like a lot of police gear and stuff like that. And he may start making cases again. So, Jim, if you see me, don't kill me, okay? The customer wanted this, you're not building it, so we did it. But the thing that he did that was really cool is he came up with this pocket style, where he has one big giant pocket like this, and then each of these zippers is a different compartment inside. So the zipper here, so this one here is like inside of it has just a little bit of space here to fit whatever. So you can fit, you know, whatever your tools are. You got some tools here, you got some stuff here, you got extra little pockets here for all this stuff. So every pocket here, you can make it have a different kind of thing. This one's got a space for a longer jump cue in here. But anyway, I thought, man, Jim really did it. When I saw that pocket come out where it had all those zippers and everything going in different locations and everything, I thought that's pretty cool. So I'm always appreciative when I see a case maker bring something new to the field, and Jim definitely did that. And so I'm happy to be able to do a case like what he did, you know, and do it on our platform as far as the pockets and everything goes. And so that is our Jim Murnak kind of ish style of case. So this case is a beast though, and I'm going to show you a couple other things about it, why it's a beast. So this is a 4x8, or it's actually a 3x. Let me see what this is. I'm not even sure. It's a 3x6. It's a 3x6 in a slightly different shape here. See if I can show you guys that. Now, this is really neat. This is the tubes that we do. The way I do it here is I wanted it to give it a little bit more rigidity over the top here. So that's why I bring the tubes all the way up. And so you can see how they fit there, and that'll give it a little bit extra protection up here in the top, you know, so that when it gets squeezed, it's not going to squeeze so much because it's got a little bit of extra support here with the sides. So we're the only ones that cut our tubes and do that when we do multi-tube cases. And I call this a multi-tube case, by the way. What that means is that it's individual tubes all put together. So people don't think that we still do that, but we do it on request. We just charge $100 more over the regular price of the case to go ahead and do that, because it's a lot more work to do it and to do it right. So that is something we do. So anyway, this is a 3x6 monster case with a magnetic flap and double backpack straps done on here. That was another thing Jim did, which was pretty cool, is he did a lot of cases with backpack straps. So you guys can see the tooling there. I think we might possibly still have to color it. Let's see, it's Emery Dupree, I think. There we go. So I think we still have to maybe color that. I don't know. But anyway, thank you, Jim Murnak, for bringing a different style of case to the world. And I guess I have to say thank you that you're not still building cases, so that we can get the business from people who love your style, but still want that kind of a case. So anyway, that's what I have to say. And thank you guys very much again for supporting us and for keeping coming back to JB Cases. And thank you for challenging us and giving us great ideas. And we hope to continue to rise to the challenge. So remember what I always say, if you don't want to build it yourself, give us a call. We'll be happy to build one for you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.